Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lucette. Today I'm going to go ahead and do purple smoky eye. So let's get started. What we're going to do first is go ahead and do a facial spray to prep your skin. And I'm going to go ahead and spray. And let that dry a little bit. Now next part, we're going to go ahead and do a moisturizer. Always make sure to cleanse your skin first and prep. Now I'm going to go ahead and use Lancome Energy Lift Multi-Action Sunscreen Ultra Sunscreen in SPF 30. So all I'm going to do is just grab a little bit, just like that. Apply it on your skin. Dot it. And you can do a little bit on the eyes there. And alright, just rub. Alright, go ahead and apply on your neck area. Always make sure you prep your skin first before you put your makeup on. Alright, the next part will be using an eye cream. Now this is an Absolute Premium VX and SPF 15 sunscreen. And go ahead and apply it on your eye area. Just go ahead and use two hands. You can use even the lighter finger here just to apply. Do a circle motion till it dries a little bit. It's good to do a good massage for your skin. And also, this is a good time to use an eye mask. Alright. Now next part we'll be using a foundation this is Studio Fix Fluid in SPF 15. And all I'm going to do is use one pump. Just like so. Just apply it on your skin. Okay. Now go ahead and rub it. Alright, now the next part will be a concealer. And I'm going to go ahead and use the NC35 Studio Fix Fluid and concealer. And just apply it around your eye area, wherever you need a little bit of coverage. A little bit more around this spot here and your chin. in the eye area. Now I want to go ahead and wash my hands. Next will be Studio Fix Fluid in powder form in NC40. Now I'm going to go ahead and use a powder brush. Apply it on the forehead. Side of your skin here. On the eye area. Just pat. Eye area. Pat. Neck. Neck. And a little bit too close to your ear. Chin. All right. All right, next part will be a bronzing powder. And I'm going to go ahead and use a blush brush. I'm going to go get the highlighter first. Apply it around this area. Other side. Around here. All right. Just a little bit more here. Now let me know what you guys will want to see next in my next video. Now the next part will be a bronzing powder for contour. Go ahead and put it underneath where the highlight is. Next, same thing on the other side where the highlight is. Same thing. Side. Your jawline. On the side jaw. And a little bit on your neck. All right. Now let's go ahead and do a blush, and this is in Tippy Beauty Powder Blush by MAC. And all you need is a little bit. What you to do is apply it around this area. Do it on the other side. And just blend. Same thing on the other side, blend. Circular motion and gentle stroke. And always look closer to a mirror. And that's great. The next part will be an eyeshadow. I'm going to go ahead and use a Color Dose Lancome Paris base EyeColour and base. And what you're going to do is just apply it on your eyelid. Right on the side, both sides. Spread it on your lid using a light touch. Go ahead. Just like so. Next part, I'm going to go ahead and use a patting brush. This is a patting eyeshadow brush. Now, I'm going to go ahead and use this color called Trax Velvet. It's an eyeshadow from MAC. Just apply a little bit and pat it right close to the middle, but around the end of your eye area. So it's just on the lid, right next to the end of your eye. Same thing on the other side, just pat. So this is a packing eyeshadow brush. You're just gonna apply it around that area on the end. I'll give you 2 different colors. Okay, now next part, we'll go ahead and do another eyeshadow. This is called Blackberry Matte Eyeshadow from MAC also. And what I do is just apply a little bit on my brush, my blending brush, and go ahead and do right on the crease area. And with this, you just need to do a little bit. Okay, do the same thing on the other side. Just apply a little bit. Now the trick with doing this kind of eyeshadow is not to put too much on your brush so you don't have a fallout on underneath your eye. But you can always use a powder if you're not comfortable yet. But always go ahead and do a light application or the eyeshadow so it doesn't ever fall out. So always look in the mirror to make sure that your eyeshadow is blended. So just have a closer mirror so you can see how it looks. Like I said, most important for makeup is always blending. Blending and balance. Always look far away. Make sure it's nice and blended. Just like so. All right, next part will be your brows. Now I'm going to go ahead and use the brow definer. It's a Define a Brow Medium Brown by Maybelline New York. Just like this. And what I do first is I always start on the bottom line here and then to the top of the brow. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start right here and work my way out. Doing the same thing on the other side. Start on the bottom line and just always follow your brow shape. All right, and the next part, we're gonna go ahead and do the top part and make sure you're on the line there. So go ahead and apply on the top part. Okay, and the next part here is the same thing on the other side. Let's get a little bit more there. Okay. Now what I'm going to do next is go ahead and shade it in. I'm going to start actually in the front and out. Front and out. So of course the ends will always be darker than the front area so they don't look harsh. Okay, darker on the ends. Same thing on the other side. Okay, now what you're going to do is go ahead and use a spoolie. And you can always use this side here and just blend. Okay, doing the same thing on the other side. Okay, now let's just fix a little bit of the area that you might have missed. Same thing here. All right, just like so. The next part, we'll go ahead and use an angle brush. And I'm going to use a concealer. Now let's go ahead and use a concealer. And I'm going to use the NC35 Studio Finish Concealer. Just apply a little bit on your brush and start in the front area and out. And this will give you a nice defined eyebrow. And just also to clean up any place that's not blended right. Precision is the key to having eyebrows. Always have that precision. Do the same thing on the other side. Let's apply a little bit more concealer on your brush if you need it. And just always blend. Alright, and the same thing on the top area. Okay, other side, same thing. Always have a steady hand. Alright, next part, just make sure that the end of your eye and by your nose, so make sure it's not too long, the ends of your eyebrows, okay? So just about right. And the same thing on the other side, make sure it's the same, okay? Same thing, okay? Alright, so next part, we'll go ahead and use this great lash Maybelline clear transparent, and this is what I'm going to use for my brows, just to blend the brow color. Okay, same thing on the other side. Just like so. Okay. Alright. Now next part will be an eyeliner. And I'm going to go ahead and use the MAC eyeliner in EyeColour Smolder. This color here. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and apply it around my the inner of my eyelid and also on the bottom eyeline. Okay. Okay. I'm going to do it on the bottom here. Be very careful. Okay. Just like so. And we'll go ahead and do the other side also. Okay, bottom line. All right. Put it like that. Okay. Now the next one will be a liquid eyeliner, and this is in Maybelline New York Tattoo Studio, and the color is black 001. Now what I'm going to do first is start on the outer side, right here on the outside part, and then I work my way in. Go ahead and apply it on the ends. The key with the eyeliner is actually to have a good, nice little tail on the ends. So make sure you have that nice, precise line. We're going to go ahead and work our way in. Just like so. Now let's go ahead and do the other side. I'm going to do the same thing. Work our way in. So we're going to start with the tail. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead, start in the middle a little bit, close to the middle. Okay, all right, next part. We'll work our way in. To make it easier for you, you can always do partings. Just as long as you get in the end. Okay. Do a little bit more on the end area here, just to give it a nice, precise line. Just like so. All right. Now we can always also use the liquid liner on the bottom eye line. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, okay? Use it on the bottom of the eye. And here. like so. The same thing on the other side. All right, just like so. Now always use a Q-tip if you made a mess a little bit or anything that you want to clean up, like your waterline, which is the inner corner when you put eyeliner on. Sometimes the eyeliner gets in the eye. So go ahead and just clean out the area there. And on the other side, just the other side. Okay. Just like that. All right, next part will be using an eyelash curler. So we'll go ahead and use this eyelash curler right here and put it on your eye. Just be very careful. And do the same thing on the other side. All right. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and do the eyelash application. Now this is Ardell Natural eyelash. And I always cut the ends off because it's way too long for me. So I'll always do that. Just cut a little bit off. Just like so. And then I'll go ahead and apply the Duo lash glue. And apply it on the strip line. Okay, and let that dry.